That's what he needs. So anyway, so I got this shelf that I may utilize for something else. Here I have a strainer that I mainly use as a fruit bowl, and I got this stopper here to prevent anything from falling off. And this is like the third shelf that I've done for this thing. The first shelf was just a little shelf that would go it would end back here. Then I decided that I was going to make something a little bigger, so I made something a little bigger. Okay, and then I decided that I no longer was going to utilize this here as a desk. So once I changed that to this I don't know what you want to call it, this little cabinet, then I extended this shelf back once again, so the third time. So now it's a little bigger. And I have these, I have a video on how I did this, but I got 2 pieces of angle aluminum, one on each side. Okay, a couple little screws, one here, here, and there. So 3 screws. And same thing on the bottom. You can see how that's working right there. And I have these 2 pieces of plywood right here, sliding right there in between. And in here I just have a bunch of things falling off. Now I have some paper plates in there. I have my 12-volt crock pot. I have some thermoses. And then on this side here, there you go. On that side I have some cereal. I have a skillet, and I have a couple other things. It's a little dark back there, but trust me, I have a couple other small things in there. Just things I need. And right there, I have 2 compartments. These are like the original compartments that I have since I bought the van. Actually, I had that one as the original container, and then I decided, oh, well, let me put another container in here because I just had a lot of loose stuff in here. So I found this container that fits in there perfectly. You know, just enough room for when I lift. It just clears this here by a little bit. So I found those containers very useful. I have a bunch of junk in there. A bunch of junk that needs to find a different home. And on top of that one there, I have a whole bunch of junk too. You know, a bunch of change. Just these things here, I don't need these anymore. But I was saving them just in case I needed to know the size or anything. So that's that. And then here, on this side, I did this recently, and I have a video on how I did this. But I have 3 drawers, and this one is just filled with junk, basically. Well, I have wipes, I have tape, and I have electrical 12-volt meter there that I can check the voltage and stuff like that. On this drawer, I just keep my black water tank. Okay, whenever I need to do something with the black water tank, I just come over here and I get 2 black water liners, Okay, and then once I'm done with the block water, I can just empty the block water tank somewhere. All right, and toothbrush and other stuff in there. And then I have a third drawer, and I have some more junk. Eventually, as I live more and more in a van, I'm going to have to move things around to see what's more convenient. Like this drawer here, eventually I want to get all my tools and get a container for them and put them in the back. And this way I can have this drawer filled with basically tools, right? And I want to get this drawer that's basically filled with just stuff. And I want to utilize this drawer for something else besides what I have here. This is the remote switch for my 1500 watt inverter. Right now it's on, and all I got to do is press that, and now it turns off. It's very convenient. I would recommend this. I'm not certain if every inverter comes with a remote switch, but I would recommend getting one with a remote switch, because then you don't have to crawl underneath whatever you put the inverter just to turn it on and off. You can just do it right at the switch. That's a 12 volt just kidding. No shock. That's a 12 volt plug-in thing. I put it in here mainly because of the crock pot. I do want to put maybe another one here, or a USB thing. They come with two USB connectors. I already have one by the bed, and over here I have the switch for those lights. So if I turn this switch, light off, light on, and then if I turn the other switch, light off, light on. So the only thing that I'm not too happy, but I can live with, is that this is the switch for the small light, for the single light, and when it's up, it's on. When it's down, it's off. This one, down is on, up is off. Now, I reverted the wires right here. I did everything I could, and the only thing I can think of is because that light is a double, right? So because it's double, there's got to be something there in the light, because that one is a single. So it's just two wires. It just has a positive and negative, and so it's very simple. But that one has two positive wires from this one, and a positive and negative from this one, and a positive and negative from this one, and then they both connect into one, and then into two, right? And then those two connect into my my wire going to the light. So because it's double, there's something in there that is causing this switch to be reverse. Because in here where the wire connects on the other side, I revert the wire, but it's still doing the same thing. So no big deal. I can live with that. Now coming over here, I know it's a little tight, but this is the cabinet that not only serves to hold some of this stuff that I have in here. Alright, that's my remote meter. It's a little dark in there. That's my fuse box with all the wires. That's the fuse box, the breaker box for the solar panel and the battery going into the charge controller. And then over here I didn't want to utilize this whole closet for the solar. So I tried I tried to use some of it for food storage and stuff. So I had some I have some food over here, and I have some food over there. There's the inverter. All right, I'm going to turn the inverter on up there. See, turns right on. Turning off. I have this power surge protector thing, which it's not working as a power surge, but I plugged it in here, and then over here it offers me like, I don't know, 10 plugins for different things that I need. And there's a better view of the Morningstar TriStar MPPT charge controller.